David Blaine is about to be electrocuted for 72 hours. Freaking nuts, if you ask me. He's teaming up with Intel to bring this dream to a reality, starting October 5th, Friday. He was on Intel talking about what he's about to go through. So cool to see how his mind works. Anyway, click here to check it out. And don't forget to tell them dangerous divas. Last but not least, the Republican convention.
Oh yeah.
Mitt Romney, you know, he gets it in. His campaign is like ridiculous. They're just like a little overtly racist. Seriously. We've seen campaigns on YouTube where they have they used little boy. It was a young little white boy. They had him saying that Obama's only for the welfare people and they just want to take all the money, and you know who they were. So his latest shenanigans, Clint Eastwood at the Republican convention. Now, Clint Eastwood's like in his 80s. Mm-hmm. And he had him doing this spiel that was just awful. I mean, the guy's in his 80s, he's a producer, a director, people respect him in that light. And he was just up there so uncomfortable saying he posed President Obama was in this invisible chair and he was invisible, asking him questions. So what do you think now, President? What are you going to do now, President Obama? Now that you lied to the people and you didn't, fulfill your promises. What are you going to do? It was just so uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. So you know what President Obama does after their little convention? He tweets a picture of basically the HNIC in charge in the chair saying, "Sorry, this seat's taken already."
Oh, wow.
I can't blame him. It was hilarious. You got to see the picture. But it's just ridiculous what they're doing to try to win. It's just awful.
It's crazy. I just want the people, all the voters, to understand something. Now, this is not a fight, okay? This is what they call, this is how the nation get whatever they get. People vote for different things. So for me to look at another man and just completely dog him out and disregard him, disregard his race, disregard his culture in every way, and tell you, the same people I'm dogging, saying I don't know why you only want to help you people. I want you people to vote for me so I can continue to help my people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing about it. And not only she said a little racist, I think Mitt Romney is kind of big on the racism part.
What you say the other day that he said about slaves?
How he could relate to them.
Oh, I can't even.
He said that he could relate to black people because his forefathers were owners of plantations.
You know what that means? That means I could relate to the Ku Klux Klan because my boy down the street, he knew something.
Right.
And I seen him run up and down the street dragging Negroes by the ropes on the end of their trucks.
That's crazy.
So can I relate to them? No. You know what I mean? So the thing about it is, I think everybody tells me that President Obama broke his promise. What he promised you is this. He said, vote for change.
Right.
He said, because from what I know, at his presidency, when he was running, he said, as I know, 8 years went by and you all have seen nothing but the rich get richer.
That's true.
And the rich get tax breaks. He said, that's what you all seen. You seen your towers fall inside these 8 years. You seen your sons and your husbands and your daughters go to war and not come home for 8 years.
Yeah.
He said, if you vote for anything, don't vote for me because of the color of my skin. Vote for change. Yeah. So everybody got on the change bandwagon and voted for change. And he said, and before that night, I was in Spain when President Obama won. Mm-hmm. And that night he said, listen, I'm not gonna be able to overtake in 8 years for what happened in my first term.
Right.
He said, but I will guarantee you this, you will see change.
Right.
Now that was the promise that I heard. And that's the promise, that's what I saw.
Sound like it was kept to me.
It sounded like it was kept to me. I seen change. He got the health care bill passed.
Right.
Do you know how many people, minorities, people that cannot afford health care, but now they can have health care?
Exactly.
I mean, I think a lot of things that he wanted to do, he couldn't do because he had so many fighting against him.
Congress.
And Congress fighting against him. A lot of people don't understand. You can't blame that president. When the law is passed, it comes down through a channel of Congress.
Exactly.
And if they can't come to an agreement, then it don't happen. So this is something we also have to look at.
Man, listen, just being a black man alone, you're not even. That's what we was talking earlier. You're not just against the white man. You're not just against every other race of man. You got niggas. You got your own people. You got the Uncle Toms. You got you. It's you, your family, and whoever else decides to be on your side.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Against the whole world. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So he's facing a lot of adversity, and if you look at it, just like Jonathan said, has things gone backwards from when Bush was the president? I mean, it definitely hasn't gone backwards from that, because I mean, there was some terrible.
And Bush is Big Romney boy.
Exactly.
So, he even got Bin Laden. I mean, the towers collapsed when Bush was in presidency.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he didn't even go after Bin Laden. He went to Saddam.
Right.
Bush said, you know what? He said, I'm gonna create something, because there's nothing going on. Everything's too peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna create something. Allow these towers to fall, and America will be so far on my side pushing for war. See, Bush wanted a war before that happened, but Congress wouldn't sign off on it. Everybody voted against it. He said, okay, I got you. I'll do you one better.
Exactly.
He said, allow these towers to fall. Everybody's gonna be begging, please, let's go to war. Let's show them let's give them pain since they're giving us so much pain. It ain't gonna bring our loved one back, but we go send someone over, we go send the ones to join.
And I was in New York during that time, so like I said, you know how many people, I mean, I got uncles, I got church members, all that either worked at the towers or were firemen that had to go answer the call.
Yep.
It's people that's still out there, like, I mean, they've had jobs, but it's not like steady jobs, because people was straight working at the World Trade, and now they like here, there, you know what I mean? So
the singer that died,
it was huge.
It was from the smoke and the pollution.
Donna Summer?
Yeah, Donna Summer.
Donna Summer.
She feels like she died from that incident.
That's crazy. I was in Alabama when that joint happened. I thought I was watching a bad movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
But I didn't realize what it was. But that's exactly what it was. And I just want everybody to understand to not just look back so we could talk about whoever, but look how far we've already come.
Yeah.
Look at the accomplishments we came. I guarantee you, not 4 years ago, 2 years ago, you couldn't get no health care if you had a predetermined sickness.
No.
You couldn't get anything, but now you can.
And people make such a big deal out of that, but me and you both know, traveling overseas, going to different countries, that's free in some countries already. That's a given.
Free.
Yeah.
That's a given.
Yeah.
That is free. And every 9 times out of 10 jobs you have, you get healthcare benefits. Overseas, you get healthcare. And you can walk in the doctor's office overseas and you get taken care of. Take care of you later. You know what I'm saying? But here, if you don't have that card to swipe, no insurance, this and that,
You're done. Denied.
Some people will take you, but they know they are allowed to leave you there, bleeding or whatever have you. Some people take it and say, okay, whatever. I don't have to do this, so I won't do it. So I just think that